The hardest part of fighting kidney disease is knowing what to eat. Well, sit back and relax. I'm going to share with you the 10 keys to success in having a kidney-friendly diet. Coming right up. A successful kidney-friendly diet starts with educating. Educate yourself, your family, and all the friends around you about what you can eat on your diet. Everyone around you should be helping you find foods that fit your diet and avoiding recommending things that they know don't fit your diet. If you're going to eat out, you need to plan ahead. You may be able to find the menu online and look for items that don't use elements that are high in phosphorus and protein and things like that. You could also ask the manager if they have an ingredients list. Let them know you're on a very strict diet, and then you can try to find foods that are not made with too much sugar, phosphorus, potassium, animal protein, things like that. Now what I do is when I'm out, I try to eat more of the salads with a very light dressing, a vinaigrette, vegetarian or vegan options, and always, whenever possible, gluten-free, because that'll have a lot less ingredients to it that are just extra chemicals you don't need. You'll also want to reach out. You'll find lots of information, recipes, restaurant guides, and all sorts of helpful information and inspiration on websites. There are some Facebook groups. There's great sites like Dadvice TV, YouTube. You can even watch people cooking stuff and walking right through it on videos, making it really easy. Now, one caution here. If you are going to go onto Facebook, some of the groups are really heavy on the negative. Don't let that pull you down or pull you in. There's a lot of people out there that are just not sticking to their diets. They're not seeing a dietitian. They're not following what their doctors tell them. And things just aren't going well. And they're hoping some magical cure will appear on Facebook. That doesn't exist. So be cautious of those. Instead of worrying about what you can't eat, focus on what you can eat. I've been surprised. I've discovered that with just a few modifications and some requests, I can eat almost anywhere. Now, I'm not really eating a lot at Burger King or McDonald's or stuff like that, but if I go out to a restaurant or if I have a recipe at home, I can make a few modifications and it's very likely I can fit a version of it into my diet. And one great thing to do when you are going out to eat, start off with the side salad with the vinaigrette dressing. Have them hold the cheese, the bacon, the croutons, and that'll give you something to start filling you up, and you're on your way to your meal. Now, we all have to fight the temptations that are all around. And the best way to fight those temptations is to remove them. So make your house kidney friendly. Go through your kitchen. Anything that's not on your diet or doesn't work for you, get rid of. Either throw it out or donate it to somebody or donate it to a food bank if it hasn't been opened. But remove all those unnecessary things that are sitting there that are just tempting you to get off your diet. And this includes things like ice cream, candy, cakes, all sorts of snacks. Just get them out of there. That way when you walk into your kitchen or you go in your pantry, everything you see is safe, and it makes it easier if you're going to cook at home. Speaking of cooking at home, that's the next key to success. Start making your meals yourself. And this is great for a number of reasons. First of all, there's lots of recipes out there on the internet. There's lots of great cookbooks on Amazon.com. You're probably not going to find cookbooks at your local Barnes & Nobles or anything like that. They usually don't carry renal or kidney cookbooks. They stick with more of the common ones, but there's lots of recipes out there. Plan your week ahead and figure out what you're going to make for the different days. That way you have something to look forward to and you have some variety. And by cooking at home, you're not only going to know everything that's in there and be able to easily make modifications such as less sugar, less sodium, things like that, but you're going to save money. Now, the longer you have kidney disease, the more of an expert you're going to become with the next one. Reading labels. You need to read all the labels. You will be shocked by how much crap and extra ingredients and chemicals are in so much of the food you eat that you don't need, and it just wreaks havoc on your kidneys. So read the labels, look at how much sodium things have. You know, you've got a daily limit. Maybe it's 2,000 grams, maybe it's only 1,500 grams. Figure out, is this item right here, does it have low enough sodium to add to my diet? Look for also things like phosphorus and read the ingredients. Look for PHO. It sneaks in so many different ways. Look for all the different types of sugar, glucose, sucrose, all that junk. Look for potassium, any ingredients that have POT in them. They sneak it in all over the place. No artificial colors, no artificial flavors, no artificial preservatives. You want to look at the labels and you're going to quickly be able to tell within just a moment, this doesn't fit, or this one does fit. Maybe I can have some of this in moderation, things like that. Next, become familiar with kidney-friendly snacks. That way you can either take some with you if you're going out somewhere, or you're going to be near a grocery store and you can buy some. Things like apples, carrots, blueberries, strawberries, things that are easy to buy and friendly for your kidney. And you can snack on those throughout the day if you need a little bit of something in your stomach to calm the hunger or something like that. All right, this one took me probably maybe 2.5 months to get used to, but it is extremely important. You need to drink water. When it comes time for a beverage, whether you're at home or you're out at a restaurant or out and about, water. So soda is just loaded with chemicals, and the darker the soda, the worse the chemicals are for you. And don't be fooling yourself, oh, but I just have root beer, it doesn't have caffeine, it's safe. Bull crap, it's bad for you. No soda. If you care about your health, no soda. Also, no juice. Juice is full of chemicals. There's salt in juice. Why the heck does orange juice have salt in it? Why is there added sugar to all these juices? If you want juice, get something that's fresh pressed, or get a juicer and make it at home, but limit yourself to it. Try your best to stick with water. It's not going to be easy, but once you get there, it's great. And you should be drinking 1/2 your weight in ounces of water every single day. And drinking water helps flush toxins out of your kidneys. It helps lower your creatinine levels. It helps lift and improve your GFR. There are so many benefits, and it saves you money. I used to own a restaurant. You guys, first time I've actually said that in one of my videos, but I used to have a restaurant, a really popular one over in Seattle, Washington before I moved. And soda was our moneymaker. The most expensive thing when you come into a quick serve restaurant and you buy a drink is the cup, the straw, and the lid. Those are by far more expensive than all the soda that goes in there. A whole big giant cup probably cost me about 4.25 cents to fill it up. So fill it up all you want. It's just diabetes in a cup. You don't need it. Okay, it's profitable for those that have restaurants, but with diabetes, with kidney disease, soda is 100% off the table with your diet. You'll thank me. It's going to be hard, but you'll thank me later. And the 10th key to success with eating a kidney-friendly diet is eat based on your blood work, your latest blood work. That is your guide. There's no one diet that works for everybody, okay? So you get these books about a renal diet. That's very general. It's some guidelines. You really need to customize what you can eat and what you should eat and what you do eat based on your blood work. And guess what? you're going to be able to eat a whole lot more than you thought by doing this. So how do you do it? Get your latest blood work. Look what you are too high on. If you're too high on phosphorus, you got to cut back on foods that have phosphorus. Eventually, you're going to be within range, or you may even get the low end on some items because you cut back too far. You can now start adding those into your diet. You need protein, you need phosphorus, you need potassium. What you don't need is extra. Okay, so that's really the secret to the diet. Cut back on the extra. And don't fall for these generic, don't eat chocolate type of, rules or something like that. You know what? If your blood work's good, you can have chocolate. Now, you can't go get that great big giant Hershey bar and sit down in front of Netflix and watch some show and eat the whole candy bar. No, you can't do that. No one should be doing that. But what you could do, if your potassium is okay, if your phosphorus is okay, you could go out. And there are some amazing organic dark chocolate with 70% or more cocoa. That's really important there. Candy bars that, some of them even have cherries in them. That's great because it dilutes the chocolate, so you're getting more cherries, which are good for you, so you can have even more of it. But you can get these candy bars. They're good-sized candy bars. They're bigger than like a Hershey bar, and you look at the serving size and the ingredients and stuff, and you can have 1/3 of the bar. It easily can fit into your diet. Now, it's not something you're going to be eating 3 times a day or 5 days a week or something like that. Don't overindulge, but you could take, an ounce of dark chocolate, 70% or higher of cocoa. Make sure it's organic, whether there's no extra chemicals or things in there. And you can have that. It fits your diet if your blood work has the room. Now, if you're high on potassium or you're high on phosphorus, chocolate's off the table. But my point is, there are all these things that you'll hear. You can't have this, you can't have that. Okay, soda, you can't have. There's just too much crap in it, too many chemicals, too many bad things. But when it comes to things like chocolate, or you can't have this, you can't have that, go by your blood work and see if you can make it fit. And you are going to be shocked at how much more you can eat once you start getting healthy. Once you start getting your GFR up. Once your creatinine level starts dropping and you get your blood work all in a line within the normal range, or maybe at the lower part of the normal range, so much more opens up to you. So you're going to have a few challenges in the beginning until you get everything all smooth and aligned and where it's supposed to be, and you're all dialed in. But once you are, so much more opens up as occasional treats, or having this, doing this on Friday, on Saturdays you have that. And just stay away from the super duper, no's, like no cake or something like that, because that'll really throw your blood work off. But that is probably the most impactful of all the diet tips, is use your blood work as your guide. We're all different. We're in different places in life. Every single time we get our blood work, use that as your guide. So there you have it. Dadvice TV's 10 keys to success for a kidney-friendly diet. What you're going to discover is that by sticking to your diet, sticking to your plan, using your blood work as your guide, drinking lots of water, there's a lot more that fits your diet than you thought at first. In the beginning, it looked really scary. Your doctor was very general. Your dietitian was probably very general with you, and said avoid a gigantic list of things that looked difficult. Well, that was just to get you started. Just to kind of say, okay, let's take away everything that could possibly be bad, and let's get you eating a little bit better. Let's watch your blood work. But over time, weeks later, however often you're getting your blood work done, you can see, hey, I know where I'm at now, and follow these 10 keys to success, and you will have a much easier time eating out, eating at home, finding things, variety that fits your diet. I hope you found this information helpful. I hope you found it inspirational, and I hope you found it educational. So please, if there's anyone you know that has kidney disease that you think would benefit from this information, please share this video with them. I create these to help others, and there's you sharing them. That's the easiest way to pass these along to other people. Because remember, so many people have kidney disease, but they keep it a secret or they don't know about it and maybe suspect, hey, this would be helpful for them, or here's a mother with a child who has kidney disease. This information would be helpful. Please share it with them so that the word can spread and we can help inspire others to fight kidney disease. Now, all my videos are available on YouTube. You can go to youtube.com/DadviceTV. Please subscribe to my channel and click the little bell icon. That way, every single time I upload a brand new video, you get a notification. You can also find more information on dadvicetv.com. That's my website. I put tons of stuff on there, and almost every night I'm in there tweaking things, adding things, looking at what more information can I share to help you. And if you want to be part of the conversation, including reaching out to me directly, asking questions, getting my feedback, getting my opinion, and you guys can tell, I love sharing my advice and my opinion. Connect up with me on Facebook, facebook.com/DadviceTV. All right. Thank you guys for watching. It's been a pleasure. Talk to you later.